Thank you, Tyler Moore Sizemore. Breaking news. ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was found injured or wounded by a missile strike last May. Now, due to his injuries, most of his day-to-day operations, has been relinquished. Now, he was found wounded and or dead near Raqqa in the square town of Syria. We are not sure whether this was collateral damage or whether the Russians were involved or the United States had launched the missile. There are unclear intentions and unclear evidence between if it was the United States airstrike, a Russian airstrike, or some other cause. Now, this information has turned mostly about unknown timelines on which the United States and the Russians, since they are correlated together to fight ISIS, neither one knows what type of missile hit them, what date it hit him, or what kind of missile had hit him. However, said by Russian sources, Russia's military defense was investigating a situation or a scenario concerned with Baghdadi, near Raqqa. However, Baghdadi has only made one appearance since 2014, and it's unlikely that he will make another. Now, the United States are focusing on the pocket territories on ISIS or ISIL or IS, most to the east. Most of the intelligence that has been garnered have found that he is alive and that he somewhere on the eastern border of Syria he is alive and well. ISIS is a militant group that is known for their crucifixions. They're known for their brutal violence. They're known for their blackmailing, and they're known for their negative political propaganda. However, the group focuses more on religion, traditions, and beliefs. They implemented what is known as the Sharia law. This terrorist organization was stemmed from Al Qaeda. It's one of the richest organizations in the world, and it controls most of the Middle East, especially the oil refineries. They implemented what you call a Sunni Islamic State regime. However, it impacts the citizens because it kind of gives the United States and its surrounding countries a sort of positive morale to take the advantage of the opportunity since he's wounded and injured. Because since this has happened, most of the ISIL forces has been spread into contingencies, which means that they have been spread thin and are disorganized on the eastern border. Rather than attacking a huge encampment, the United States should take advantage and seize this opportunity. However, since there's a civil war going on in Syria, right as we speak, there are opposition forces that are putting pressure on the ISIL groups, and it is likely that this will impact the citizens a lot because it will have a lot of negative. It's a bittersweet scenario because the turmoil, the chaos, the destability of the whole country puts the economy in danger, high death rates, and high death tolls. However, for the citizens, it can be seen as sort of like a positive side because since the opposition forces and Russia and the United States are putting pressure against ISIS, it is likely that eventually they will be eradicated. However, this will also improve the impact that will have on the United States is that it will improve the foreign relations with the Middle East, especially because since the Middle East is a big oil refinery. It will provide the United States with an advantage and backing for commerce, especially for the economy. If the economy, because since the Middle East controls more than 60% of the oil, there would be foreign intervention if anything goes wrong. However, overall, it's all about cleaning up the mess. In my opinion, I think that in our present and current situation, the United States should, and Russia and every other ally that's fighting against ISIS should take every opportunity that's given and put it to their advantage. Now, it's kind of seen as a turning point in an era or a minimal turning point because as soon as one leader dies, another emerges, which means total chaos. Now, it's likely that the previous leader will be more. It's more likely that the previous organization will be more disorganized compared to the emergence of a new and reborn leader. They will be more organized and put together, and their extremism will more capitalize. But as said before, the economy will benefit if the United States gets this opportunity. However, citizens are being affected a lot, and they're in Syria. The threat of ISIS continues to grow, and there continues to be retaliation against these forces, and in the end, we hope to eradicate this shit. Thank you. Back to you, Talamor Sazwar.